I don't have to accept this. Why should I even find these types of women appealing? Like, what is actually respectable about them besides their curves, besides their butt cheeks? Like, why would I want to commit to a woman like this? It's very unfortunate that so many right-wing people point to college girls dancing like strippers without a pole as supposed proof that America is entering a golden age. The older I get, the more I see what this country actually nurtures in its women. So, for example, put them in jean booty shorts, boots, and a cowgirl hat, have them dance provocatively, and many people on the right will rush to cheer that on. Add a rifle or a handgun in one hand and a Budweiser in the other, and they completely lose it. And that apparently is the poster of American femininity, specifically in towns and rural areas. I mean, the city encourages the same thing, right? Be a 304, just without the country props. But I assure you all, hyping up slutty sorority girls is not owning the libs.
Now, Alex, we're seeing sorority dances go viral on social media. The woke hate it, but there are thousands of young women across America taking part in this trend. Explain to my audience what's happening there, the recruitment drives that are behind this. We don't have sororities, frats really in Australian universities, so explain what's happening there.
So these sororities and fraternities have a thing called Rush, where they're trying to get new members into their sorority or fraternity. And so they put out these videos in order to encourage, girls to rush their sorority. But what's so crazy about this video is that the fact that people get triggered and upset seeing young, happy people having fun on college campuses. And God bless the Greek system, because I'm telling you, these kids learn more from the Greek system than they do probably from their teachers that are teaching them God knows what about LGBTQ or who knows what they're actually teaching
Exactly.
in these colleges. So, but the one thing I want to say, though, when it comes to Greek life, America's manufacturing might be down, but there's no shortage of beautiful people being made in this country. And I think that proves it right there when you see all those young people and, how vibrant and good America looks. They are a good representation.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex Stein. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, so I like Alex Stein. I think he's a funny dude. He's definitely a Republican, though I don't know if I'd call him a conservative. But clearly, he had nothing but good things to say about this. And Matt Walsh, who actually is a conservative, even admitted that he has no problem with it, though he rightfully questioned how a bunch of young girls shaking their goodies somehow points to a golden age. But, as you probably guessed, I do take issue with this type of stuff. And before, people jump in and say, well, lighten up, Nate, you're overreacting. Just let them have their fun. Look, I get it. I understand they're having fun. It's very obvious, they enjoy doing this, although I question why. But here's the thing. They can dance like strippers all they want, but I get to call them strippers. That's the trade-off. You don't get to shake your goodies in skimpy clothing for everybody to see on the internet and then expect to be shielded from criticism. That's not how this works, although I'm sure they wish it was. If you like what I do here and you want to join the clan, follow me on Locals. That's where I share extra content, talking with you guys directly, and I'm going to keep building this community without any filters. The goal is 200 members, and right now we're halfway there, so I hope to see you inside. Let's not just talk about the sorority girls, all right? This is the lifestyle that young women across the country are drawn to. And the crazy part is, even people on the right will cheer it on like it's some kind of cultural victory just because they don't see overweight feminists with blue hair doing it. And so, even people on the right are supporting this. And even a guy like Matt Walsh, doesn't really see the problem with it. And so, that kind of shows how deep the rot goes, even though I'm sure many of you would insist to me and relax. It's not actually that deep, because I know what some of you are already thinking, right? Probably thinking, relax, they're young. They'll grow out of it. It's their college years. Let them party. Let them have their fun. They'll make good mothers and wives someday. No, they won't. These modern women don't just morph into fantastic marriage material after graduation. It all carries over into adulthood. They are adults in these videos already, by the way. Like the habits, the mindset, the lifestyle, it doesn't just disappear. They come with more sexual partners, certainly less modesty, right? Not really a sense of virtue. They've got the girl boss mindset. That's what this culture produces. And if we keep pretending that this kind of behavior is normal or worse, something to celebrate, then we really shouldn't be surprised when families and marriages keep collapsing. Because again, this isn't just about these sorority dance routines, all right? We have a dense culture that is rooted in feminism. And that culture, it molds women to solicit attention from as many men as possible through, the internet, social media, to put themselves first always, to chase independence at all costs. And those habits don't magically disappear when they graduate, right? Look around. Marriage is down. Birth rates are hitting record lows. Single motherhood is at an all-time high. That's not a coincidence. Give me modesty, virtue, and loyalty over another scandalous woman shaking her butt for strangers every single time. Whether it's on TikTok or Instagram, whether it's in video or photos, or from a sorority girl or anyone else. Like, at this point, it's almost more rare to find an American woman between 18 and 30 who hasn't posted her ass online than one who has. Like, strip everything from a woman, and what's going to be left is her sexuality. And that's exactly what so many modern women choose to lead with, time and time again. They reduce themselves to it. They're doing it voluntarily. Their actions do not command respect for their character, only for their sexuality. And yet, with their words, they'll demand the respect reserved for a lady with character. And so you'd be a fool to ignore that contradiction. Stop treating modern women in ways they've already showed you not to. They will make you pay for it. So withdraw your attention and start rewarding the women who actually deserve it. And, specifically on the sorority dancing part, if you're thinking, oh, relax, they're just dancing, bro. No, it's not just dancing. This is clearly sexualized dancing. It's stripper inspired. It's provocative. It's designed for sexual lusting. Like they grew up watching this type of dancing on, at first, MTV and then YouTube, and now it's all over social media. It is a reflection of the culture they've absorbed and what that culture trains them to value. It's all about their sexuality. The only thing missing in these videos is a pole. So I don't have to accept this. Why should I even find these types of women appealing? Like, what is actually respectable about them besides their curves, besides their butt cheeks? Like, why would I want to commit to a woman like this? Or the modern woman? I just don't find it appealing. This is what's happening on the surface, but what happens when feminism shows its true face and equality comes knocking? How will the modern woman react then? Well, that's what I break down in the next video and you can watch it here. So check it out.